The stories you've never heard.
Who did Suzanne Hill famously slap?
The jokes behind the jokes.
What would happen if I did a great big fart?
For the first time ever on Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill.
That Chando just peed a pants.
We go behind the laughter.
Hello and welcome to Behind the Laughter, everyone on our show's favourite podcast, as we found out this morning. They all listen to it. They all know about it. And
big fans.
Big fans. Hello, Lachie. Hello, Alicia. Hello
Hello.
to myself, Nick. I guess I still have trouble introducing myself. I was about to start with something else, but I'm just turning around and looking into the news booth right now. It's 10:37 on Wednesday morning, post-show. And Mitch is still dressed as the character Logan from Wolverine. He's got the mutton chops. He's got the hair. And right now, he's on speakerphone to, I think, the guy that's helping put in his pool. So I just love knowing that at some point, Hugh Jackman / Wolverine has a lot of like personal admin and errands he has to do between beating up bad guys.
Put the claws away.
Yeah, this is the scenes that you don't see.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's really distracted me. 3 days into the week, we've got Luttsy over in Paris at the moment. A lot happening on the show right now, guys. How are we tracking? Alicia, you've been away a couple of days. Lockie's been in the big chair. How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm okay. Today was my first day back after I've been sick, and I do have to bring something up about Lockie being in the big chair.
What?
Because he committed the ultimate office sin, in that he while I was away, he was sat in my booth. And he changed all the settings on my chair.
Oh, that's nothing.
And I've not been able to get it back right all morning.
You are truly the master of hyperbole.
Learn how to use a chair.
No, God, these chairs are difficult to use.
No, they're
But
not.
you can't just...
There's three things.
Can you bring back Lutsy's first world problem segment?
You can't
Tell us about that chair.
change the settings on somebody's chair.
Yeah, you can. Come on.
Yeah.
You could have just wheeled your chair in.
Hey, how's your lumbar?
There's three settings on that
How's
chair.
your
Nick.
lumbar from carrying this show this week, Lockie?
It's sore. No, there's three settings on that chair, I will say. You can raise and lower it. You can bend it forward and back. And then I'm fairly certain that you can make it a little bit more stiff, so it doesn't actually move that much. That's as far as the settings
I can't work it out.
Hey.
I'm not a chair guru.
Hey.
That's not what I've been hired for.
Alicia, do you know what you could do? You could actually just look up a manual online to learn how to use that chair if you're really
I've got
desperate.
more important things to do.
Yeah,
I would be amazed if you found the manual to. Anyway, we're so far off topic here. But yes, it's been an interesting week, and we saw a very interesting change in the show's dynamic, and I want to bring a little bit of analysis into this, because this is Behind the Laughter. So we're going to really break down here the structure of how some jokes work. And this morning, you'll see up on our socials right now if you go to it, Ash taking Luttsy's bait. Now, Luttsy, in his 20-plus years of radio, is the master of tricking someone into doing exactly what he wants. Now, here's Ash, the music man, and I will say, when he puts on the sunglasses, when he becomes the music man, you can feel there's a bit of pressure, because he's got a reputation to live up to, and he was just relaying information about the new Eminem album. He was doing a very good job of it, and you could see Luttsy up on our screen, he kind of like dangling over the top of all of us, looking down on the studio. You could see that he could smell that Ash was vulnerable.
Yeah.
And he just got Ash to go. He could smell a joke coming, but with the slight delay, he can't nail it perfectly. So he bought himself some time and got Ash to go one more example of a song. And then, just refer to Ash as a 50-plus-year-old white man, sounding out to another 50-year-old white man. And poor Ash, they've worked together for so long, and he took it hook, line, and sinker. So rough show for our man.
Was,
it was all over his face. They knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But no, well played to Luttsy there.
Which is interesting, because normally I can only see the back of his head. I sort of sit behind Luttsy, so I don't get to see that side of him. So to see his
face,
itchy face, knowing there's a joke coming, was
malevolent is the word.
Yeah.
It is funny though when someone does have a joke, you can see them winding up, and it's like they're running in about to bowl, but they're bowling like their run up started in the stands.
Yep.
They've gotten out of the stands, then gone over the boundary line and are charging in, ready to bowl. And sometimes that joke lands, you get middle stumps. Sometimes you're bowling a no ball and it's all for nothing. But I think this one landed.
Borderline short of getting the crowd to start a clap with you as you're running.
Yes.
That's what it looked like. So, I mean, that was Lutsy's high point from the show today, but he dropped the ball during Throwback Throwdown. There's no doubt about it. We went back to 2008 today, a Beijing Olympic year. Very good choice there. Who chose this year's year? That was you, Lachie?
This was dead on my primitive years? Is that what they call it? Formative years.
Primitive years.
I mean, given the way you phrase that
Formative
quote, yeah,
years.
you're
This
probably
was
still primitive.
2008 was my first year in high school. Like, this is like bang on for like every single one of these songs. I was like, that's a banger, that's a banger, that's a banger.
I guess 2008 in Wigan could have been primitive years. We
Yeah,
really don't
absolutely
know.
right. It was great. We
probably
just
was.
yeah, finally got proper sewage put in.
Yeah.
But no, this is Luttsy's pick.
Just weak.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, he came into the mid-year break, coming last, and he needs a good campaign. But
It feels like he just wasn't in it today.
no,
Like,
and maybe he's just a bit off because he's in Paris. It could be the time delay. Tough to say. But
He does go to bed straight after the show. So as soon as the show wraps up, he's
Yeah.
asleep.
You're right, because I think, what do we work out? It is 1:30 Paris, 1:30
Yeah,
a.m.
1:30
Paris
a.m.
time. So
when
we'll
we
give him
finish the show.
that.
Yeah.
Let's give him that. He's up early. He's doing rehearsals all day long, and
Not
I
like he's not normally up at 1:30 a.m. the night before
yeah,
a show.
but
anyway.
not on his own volition.
Yeah.
Like, but I will say, and I know he was complaining about rehearsals throughout this week for doing the announcing over at the Stade de France. I've sat through those rehearsals. They're tough. They are bloody tough.
I read that as him being a little bit tongue-in-cheek, saying, I had to work for 8 hours today because knowing full well that the rest of Brisbane is working 8 hours.
Well, look, I've seen certain other Brisbane radio hosts post TikToks about working 8 hours and going, I know for a fact you do not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so off topic, but so Leona Lewis, not the greatest joke. 2008, it's not often that all three of us here can actually look at a year of music and go, we have a real connection to this.
Yeah, this
So-
is a fantastic.
I-
Yeah, and
you're starting high school. I'm year 10. Lachie, that puts you at.
I would have been year 5.
Oh, so yeah, you're maybe a little young, but we're really. In
I'm
the
only a year
Yeah.
younger than Alicia, though, so it must be the English school system
Maybe
being slightly
yeah,
different.
something
Maybe.
like
Some of
that.
it in year 7.
But yeah, it's we're in the real angsty years here, so you really feel every song sort of speaks to you at this
Yeah.
age. So give me a little bit more, Lachie. What else was on the table that wasn't taken?
Well, I'll go through the picks
Go
that
through the picks.
they've gone through. So we had Buzz going with Sex on Fire.
Yeah, really good call. He had to
Strong.
wait. He had to use his. He had to wait for 2 picks
This
before
is
to take
very
this.
Buzz.
Ash didn't take this.
This is yeah.
And this is a smart pick.
Strong song. Another strong song. Ash went for Low.
Oh,
Still holds up today.
I remember like I was at that age where me and my friends made up a whole dance to this.
Did you perform it for your class?
Yes.
See,
and I
do you remember it?
This is the era before TikTok dancing. People are
Yeah.
like, oh, when do people start doing this? No. You
We've
used to
always
perform it for
done
your classmates.
Yeah.
We've always
or
done
your
this.
family.
Yeah.
Put on a little show for your family.
Hold on. Sorry, I just want to stop down here. Alicia, do you still remember the dance?
I don't. No, I don't. I
Could
don't.
we-
That's a lie. I reckon she
All
knows.
I reckon she
remember
knows.
Is boots with the fur was like a little.
For those who cannot see,
Yeah.
she is tapping her ankles.
Yeah.
She's doing an ankle tap.
I mean, also at this age, I've only just worked out boots with the fur. The boots didn't have fur on them. She was just wearing a fur coat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
could be about
How-
Ugg boots.
That has just.
Yeah, that's blowing your mind, hasn't it? Yeah. Also, you listen to it and go, how many feet does this woman have? Like, it
Oh
references
my
2 different types of shoes.
gosh,
But yeah, anyway, blows your mind there.
Not a strong song. This one's Susie's pick, but
I like
no,
this one.
I like it. I don't think on paper, if you were just seeing the name, that you'd necessarily recognise
What?
it.
I did. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's a great song.
I've got
I think this is a good pick.
I've got a little video coming on this. It's referencing a Scottish comedian, Kevin Bridges, which is nails
I
this
love
one.
Kevin
Love Kevin
Bridges,
Bridges? Okay, well,
yeah.
that's coming on social soon.
Well, okay, I have 2 that I have not beef with, but I was
Okay.
very surprised that Luttsy did. I thought Luttsy was going to pick Viva La Vida Coldplay.
I should have taken
It
this.
feels Luttsy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels
no.
Olympic as well.
It feels Olympic. Bang. Well
Yes.
done. Well done. I've noticed Susie's trying to have Lovian style, every time she says the word Olympics, hoping
Yeah.
to get a reaction out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
But that's a great
what
song.
was the other one?
The one that I actually went into the studio after they were done with the
Okay.
segment and said, I'm very pissed off that nobody even played
Okay,
this song.
Calm down.
Just Dance by Lady Gaga.
Oh.
It was her, what do you call it? Her very first ever
That
song.
was. Hey, can you tell me?
first ever
Can
song, a
you
breakout
tell me
hit.
the feature artist on this track?
Just Dance.
Yeah. Who was the feature artist who has a verse
Oh, it's a rapper.
Yeah.
isn't it?
What's his name?
I can't. I've
Yeah,
got
you
the
can
name
see
in
it.
front of
What's
me.
his name?
I don't know.
Kobe O'Donis.
Yeah.
I would never have got
So
that.
this part of this song was written
Where's
by.
the music? What,
No,
Pete?
That's
no.
what's
Well,
up
here's
there.
the thing. I know that it's annoying you, so I'm specifically choosing not to play
So
it.
part of this song, really quickly, because I went look, because it's always bothered me. I went, who was Colby O'Donis? Why was he on that
Colby.
song? Colby. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's Colby. Who was this guy? Why was he on this song? And where did he go? So he was part of Akon's recording stable.
Oh.
He had an album because he's also on an Akon track.
Right.
And then just disappears. And
Did he
apparently,
go
like,
into cheese?
I knew it was there. I was wondering who was going
Yeah.
to take it, and you did.
Yeah.
So, Colby O'Donis is the feature. Colby O'Donis is the feature artist on this track. So
There you go.
That was a straight hit. I don't know how they missed that.
I absolutely love this one.
I was going to say, this is the one that everybody talks about, I feel like, from that era.
Yeah, but Chris Brown's on this track, and he's a bit cancelled.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That's why.
Jordan Sparks really did something because she did Battlefield with
That's
Guy
right.
Sebastian.
That's right.
Yeah,
and
another-
Guy Sebastian sort of like run it like at sort of the US market.
Yes. Yeah, we had this one as well.
Yeah.
Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus.
Miley.
It's when Miley was trying to shake off the Hannah Montana vibe.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
She's
of
still pretty young here, though.
speaking of shaking, this
Oh.
one.
Shake, shake, shake it. I love this song.
Top your head, Lachie. Can you tell me what promo this used to be on?
No, what I was going to say, do you know that the lead singer of this band is cousins with Miley Cyrus?
Stop it.
What?
Really?
What promo
Yeah.
was it on, Nick?
It was Channel 10's So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Can we
That
play
hook's not
a
long
bit of When I Grow Up, the Pussycat Dolls?
enough.
The Pussycat Dolls were my very first concert ever.
They were ahead of their time.
They were.
I will die on
I
this
miss
hill.
the
The Pussycat
Pussycat
Dolls were ahead of their time.
They were my very first concert. My dad took me, and one of them waved at me.
What a
True.
That is one of the
story.
great dad concerts.
I know.
Jesse,
My dad took me
I can just
to watch
imagine
the
your dad,
Pussycat
and
Dolls.
I'm sorry for the accent I'm about to do for your dad. Like, what do you mean, Alicia? Who's this? Who are we going to? Pussycat Dolls? Not what?
Probably
They're like
something
Tom,
like
Tom Jones band.
A very niche one
Oh.
that me and my friends love.
Well, he hates my accents.
It was kind of an in-joke with me and my friends
Yeah.
that every time we ordered an Uber, every single time, it was 4 minutes away. So we would always play the
Justin
song
Timberlake.
4 minutes.
Yes, and
Because
Madonna.
Because it's 4 minutes long. It's very smart that they did. I don't know why they made it exactly 4 minutes, this song. So every time we ordered an Uber, we'd go, put 4 minutes on, and we'd dance to this.
It was also
While we
in
were
the
waiting.
Steve Carell film Get Smart, the remake.
Was it?
Yeah, when he breaks out
Oh,
of prison.
yes.
Ryan Seacrest does a little like, yeah, things are about to get nuclear hot, and this song comes.
Lockie
Anyway,
didn't like
yeah.
it, apparently.
No, that's how long the hook is.
Yeah.
It's a very short hook. Nick, you mentioned So You Think You Can Dance, Channel 10. I present to you another Channel 10 song.
Oh,
Yes, then you know. I
Cut.
can't believe this didn't even get a play.
I think because MasterChef uses it, it's not like it's not a throwback so much because it's still in the.
Is it? Do they still use this song?
believe so.
they
That's
probably
crazy.
do. Katy Perry's going
I mean,
through a
how
rough time
long
at the
ago
moment.
was 2008 now? That was 4, 5,
16
6,
years.
16.
It's quick math, Alicia.
Hell, how did I get so old so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, there are people listening to this right now going, "You think you're old?"
Oh yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. Well, yeah, it was a bit disheartening when, like, Susie was like, I don't know any of these songs. And I was
Yeah.
like, every single song on this is
Speaks to me.
my song.
Yeah.
Alicia, I'm not sure if this song made waves over in the UK. This was
Okay.
a big in Australia.
Yes.
Gabriella Chilme.
Great get by the name.
I'll give you one more.
I
weirdly referenced in Ed Sheeran's I Need You, but you don't need... No, you need me, but I don't need you.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a line referencing Gabriella Chilme in there.
No way.
Yeah. I still remember the video clip, not vernacular.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's walking around this guy like tied to a chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, again, sorry, this is just rant. Like, we've unlocked a lot of parts of my brain this morning that I wasn't hoping to use at any point.
It's like the smells, like Susie said on the show today. The
Susie
smells take you back
Smells.
somewhere. The music also takes you back
Really
somewhere.
does. Really
Live Your Life by T.I.
Oh, yes!
No, wrong song.
That's
That
not
was,
it.
that was Let It Rock.
Live Your Life. Hey. Yeah.
I just saw a button with L and I clicked it.
I went to school with a girl called Olivia Wise, and I used to say, Olivia Wise! Eh.
Very good.
We didn't get on.
That's very Nick. Yeah, I can't imagine she liked you very much.
Nick, was there a song that you didn't hear that you would like to hear?
I
played
actually don't
right
have
now?
the list in front of me. So.
That's fair enough.
I'll tell you.
This is another Australian iconic song.
This is the national anthem.
Got to play on the show today as well.
Is this the Veronicas?
Yes.
Yep.
Wavell Heights High School.
I didn't realise they were Australian
Albany
until
Creek. No,
literally
they're Brisbane.
Brizzy.
a couple months ago.
Albany-
yeah,
Albany Creek's
and
very
they were on
finest.
Maddie Rose's music show.
Oh,
I didn't
Okay,
realise.
sorry, we're
I
staying on
walked
this.
past them in the lobby and I didn't acknowledge them because I didn't know who it was.
Jeez, we're staying on this for a while because just give me
There's
two.
so many good songs
come
on
on.
there, Nick.
First of all,
Nick, we'll finish talking about this with you.
Okay.
Because we've already heard Alicia's.
Oh, we have, haven't we?
Plethora.
Very quickly.
Sorry, Lucky.
This guy had about
Sorry, I'm enthusiastic.
2 or 3 songs and then just disappeared again. Kevin Rudolph, Let It Rock.
Oh, the one that I played just before.
A verse from Lil Wayne on this as well.
I like this one.
Yeah. Still goes hard in the gym playlist.
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
can
it
see that.
would.
Oh my god, this is a wonder. They have left. I'm so annoyed.
I know, so much on the
Rihanna,
table.
Disturbia.
I know.
Oh, hold on.
And Don't Stop the Music. There's two very good Rihanna songs on there.
Well, Live Your Life.
And
Rihanna really popped off here. Let's go Disturbia.
She doesn't rate well traditionally though, which
No,
is
she
surprising.
doesn't.
I thought that Rihanna would have had a bigger
Especially post Super Bowl last
following.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, is this a really just good example to show how good Buzz is at his job, taking nothing away
I
from
know.
Lachie here.
No, that's fine.
To get all these hooks going, because there's a lot of songs
soon
on that
as
board
they're
there.
said, yeah.
And look, I'll go your final one because again, this is
Sure.
very much of the time. I'm Yours, Jason Mraz.
Oh yes.
Now,
This would have been a better pick for Luttsy.
now I saw Jason Mraz at Blues Fest down in Byron at about 2008. So this is the year. This song became big 6 months later.
Jason Mraz, I don't know if you... I know Lockie's very much on Twitter. Do you see all of his tweets?
Uh,
He's very into
no.
making fun of himself.
Oh, the James
for
Blunt
being-
style,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the right thing. So
I guess if you peaked like 16 years ago and haven't done much since,
Thanks, Lockie.
Yeah.
then you would make fun.
Oh,
of
were you
yourself,
talking
yeah.
about Jason? I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
me.
No. But I mean, if that's
Jesus.
a self-admission
Yeah.
that you peaked 16
holy
years ago.
inferiority
peaked in
complex,
year seven.
Batman.
Yeah.
No, I still remember seeing him in 2008 Blues Fest, and he was chill, and he used to have like a lot of. He's an excellent wordsmith. He's sort of funky early albums are great. Anyway, this song goes big, and then
Yeah.
look, I was gonna say, and then he came back a year later, and he'd changed, and we're all distracted right now because
We've got a very, very, very special guest
I
that's
tell-
just
I
entered
An
tell
the
you
room.
alumnus.
I mean, we're doing Throwback Throwdown. This is a throwback. And, welcome back into this studio for the first time, and I can't think how long, producer Georgie. Hey, Georgie. So happy to have you back. I love to see you. Brisbane native, of course. You're now doing your thing down Smallsy's surgery. What's a surgery like? Take us inside the surge.
Mate, going from breakfast to nights was something.
Yeah, I can
something else.
imagine.
Because all radio shows are very different, and this show in particular is wildly unique.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine what it's like on that show. So just very quickly, just take us behind the scenes of what it's like on Smallsy's show.
Well,
And what do you do?
I'll tell you the biggest difference I first noticed was a full board of
Hey,
a fully
talking about,
organised
Georgie?
show.
Georgie, are you looking at this? Look at where we're
It's
at now.
getting better. It's
That
getting
is actually
better.
impressive.
Georgie's referring to the whiteboard in studio that we write out what's coming up on the show.
A couple of gaps. But that's what we were used to. And so when I saw a full book show, I was like, what do you mean you have every break planned?
Yeah.
But yeah, that man runs a
And
very tight
I would
ship.
like to ask Georgie a question.
Yeah, okay.
As two people that we never cross paths in direct line in
No.
the studio, but we have met each other multiple times now.
Mm-hmm.
What is your day like working on a night show? Because me and you are often in the same time meetings, usually at 11 or 12 a.m., p.m., lunchtime, I should
AM.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in the office, but Smalls doesn't start until 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So you're either working crazy amounts of hours or you're going in and out of that office.
Look, I get in early just to start prepping the show, but she dawdles, There's
Yeah.
a couple of hours in between where I like to have the show ready to go early. So then when
Yeah.
Smalls comes in later on, I've got everything.
What time does he come in?
He normally comes in, depends if we've got interviews,
Yeah.
like anything we're pre-recording, if it's like a Zoom junket from overseas or something like that. But normally he'll come in to prep the show, I want to say like 4:30-ish.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
quite early. I was going to say, do you get to go home and have dinner and then come back? But
No, we
maybe
have
not.
dinner as a team.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Little microwave My Muscle Chefs at
Of
6
course
p.m.
you do.
Every night we all sit there and have our My Muscle Chefs and chat, catch up. But yeah, dinners are strictly at the office now, which is
Oh.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Don't know how to cook. Couldn't tell you. Know how to use a microwave.
Who said
so-
office culture was dead?
Yeah, I know, right?
Exactly. It's bonding.
George, I want to ask because you guys, world famous, it is really our representation on the international stage, and no one does it better than Smallsy. You guys have the biggest guests. That is really what, and I imagine it is partially your job to book these people and secure them.
Sorry,
Yeah.
did you guys have Anoxia on the show?
Who is
As it keeps
What do
sounding,
you mean? Who is that?
it keeps sounding
Come
like,
on,
every time you
Georgie.
say it, it keeps sounding like a chemical.
I actually thought it was a chemical.
No, that's nothing
Appeal.
against Anoxia. She's a
She was
fantastic
the Brisbane
artist,
busker.
but she was a busker that busked with
I'm
Teddy
sorry,
Swims.
Anoxia. No, we did not.
She was on
No.
our show and she was lovely.
I did send it to the guys. They
Yeah.
were in London, and I went, bit of Brizzy fame happening
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here, FYI. But,
And what did they say to that?
they loved it. They thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it's wholesome. It's doing big numbers on socials. Don't
look at me
know
like
what that was about. But George, again, and sometimes you've got like a lot lined up through record companies. Big deals are done to make sure that you guys get those junkets, which are where essentially an artist or a star will sit down in front of and just do back-to-back interviews.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do have to kind of go and chase. Is there anyone in the past, since you've been down there, that you just really proud that you Georgie, producer Georgie, was able to secure for the show? Where you just go, I got him.
Well,
I got him.
I can't take credit for securing. That's all Zach LaCava, our EP. He does the hard yards there. What I am proud of, though, is introducing them to Ms. Jojo Siwa.
Oh, what?
Yes. So
she
we-
did a takeover on Smalls
She
not that long
did.
ago, didn't she?
Yeah, so I showed them Karma. They weren't across it. And I
Yeah,
was like,
right.
guys, you are missing out. And then Zach did the hard yards. And all of a sudden we had the exclusive Australian interview with Miss Sawa.
That's pretty cool.
How good. First of all, I like to say that I saw JoJo's change coming. Yeah, the video of Susie dancing to this AI style is
Yeah.
still up on our Insta.
Oh, yeah, disturbing.
Yeah, very disturbing, but it is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
somehow her teeth kind of got elongated in that. It's a bit
Yeah,
weird, but
very odd.
JoJo's transformation into this saw this coming a mile out. I don't know how people didn't. Second, for some reason, a girl that I once radio demoed with back in the day is now part of like her entourage.
What?
Yeah,
The dream.
the dream. Yeah, so Herbie, well done. Well done.
Georgie. If Jojo Siwa gave you a call tomorrow and said, "Hey, I want you to join the entourage," great,
Yeah.
great impression.
Thank you.
If she said, "I want you to join the entourage, but you have to leave Smallsy," would you?
Yeah.
To join to join the
For
entourage.
Jojo Siwa.
I'd do anything
She's on
for
the
that girl.
she's on the way up. Absolutely.
I'd do anything.
Not to say
And you
Smallsy
know
on the way
what?
down.
No, Smallsy would support my...
He'd understand?
He'd say, and I would too, bring me with you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Wow.
We love that girl. Long live JoJo.
There
Oh
you go.
Hey, a great way kind of to end this because again, Georgie, you were right in this hitting zone 2008. I'm going to give you a chance to everyone
yeah.
dropped the ball this
That's our
morning.
Throwback
we,
Throwdown,
we've
yeah.
done a lot better in here. There's no doubt about it. You can still go to our Instagram story. It is 10:59 right now, and it is a two-way tie between Buzz and Ash right now. They
Oh,
are.
what a
they-
surprise.
they-
Luttsy's not rating.
Yeah, well, exactly
Who'd
right.
have thought?
Wait,
I'll
what
gi-
did Luttsy pick?
Luttsy went
Yeah.
Leona Lewis.
He went Leona
Bleeding
Lewis,
Love.
bleeding
I know.
love.
I know.
There are so
Everything
many
on
icons.
that
We've
song.
established he was tired.
Yeah.
I've already seen my favourite, but
Okay,
let
what
me
is it?
just-
Go for it.
Go for it.
Well, I want to... My initial thought is 4 minutes. Madonna and Jay.
Oh, babe!
Yes, Georgie.
We only got 4 minutes to say the word. Wait, am I picking my own?
Yeah, that'd be your.
Yeah, we're.
Black and Gold is also iconic.
Oh, Black and Gold.
Happened to Sam Sparrow.
Can I tell a story about this song?
Please.
On my very last day of primary school, one of the girls' mums organised a little limo to take us on a very quick half-an-hour drive.
Ooh, must be nice.
And we were listening to this song,
Because you were in Wigan, the limo
Yeah.
ended up on blocks.
obviously. And while we were on the drive, I went to put up the limo window and didn't realise one of my friends had her head stuck out of it.
No.
And she got stuck while we were listening to that song, and that's what that always reminds me of.
Okay.
It's very
Disturbing.
funny.
That's
Next
disturbing.
time's
Yeah.
gonna be-
Oh, good lucky. Well done.
I missed that. Missed that from you.
What can I say?
There are
beautiful.
so many bangers on this list.
That's
and
it. And they just absolutely. I mean, yeah, they went to be the top two tomorrow morning. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, tough carry there. Not too happy about that. But look, Georgie, thank you so much for coming in. So wonderful to
thanks for
see you.
having
Part
me.
of our Ash Luttsy and Susie Talent
An
Factory
exclusive
alumni.
behind the laughter of Smallsy as well.
Yeah.
Not
Exactly
just
right.
Ash Luttsy.
Can we post this in the Smallsy feed? I hear they're doing pretty well on the podcast at the moment.
Hey, we cracked top 200. Look
Let's
out for
go.
us.
Thank you.
We're
Congrats.
coming.
Good job.
We're coming.
Flying up. All right, we'll be back on Friday. Smarter Than Sue's. Ooh,
It's up to 500
it's up
tomorrow.
to 500 Anthony
Tomorrow?
Warlow
Yeah.
territory. Beautiful. And we'll see where we're going to send Mitch next. Handball Blitz next couple of days.
Handball Blitz heading out tomorrow. There'll be a fresh Handball Blitz podcast. I know that
can't wait for that to drop.
You're pretty passionate about them.
Oh,
Nick.
I really am, but make sure you tune into Handball 360 tonight for all the latest breaking trade
Fair
news in
enough.
the handball world.
And hopefully by Friday, I've got my office chair back to normal.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, whatever.